यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनातीरवनचारी यमुनातीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी गोपी जन वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यशोदानन्दन व्रजजनरञ्जन यमुनातीरवनचारी यमुनातीरवनचारी जय राधा माधव राधा माधव राधे जय राधा मदन मोहन राधा मदन मोहन राधे जयो राधा गोविंद राधा गोविंद राधे जय राधा गोपीनाथ राधा गोपीनाथ राधे हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jaya Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Prabhupada. Jaya Jaya Gurudev, 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 Srila Gurudev. Nitai Gaur Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Gaur Hari Bol. श्री हरिनाम संकीर्तन की, श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की, श्रील प्रभुपाद की, समवेत भक्तवृंद की, निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे। ओम अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपकदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतोपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं स्वाग्रजातं सहगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं स्वाद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च नमयों विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिनिति नामिने। नमस्ते स्वारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासदि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण कृष्ण हरे हरे, हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय। नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेषु भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवतीरुत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी मूकं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुलङ्घायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुदिनतारिणं सर्वशस्त्राब्धिपीयूष सर्ववेदैकसत्फल सर्वसिद्ध्यान्तरत्नाढ्य सर्वलोकैकदृक्प्रद सर्वभागवतपुराण श्रीमद्भागवत प्रभो कलिध्वान्त उदित आदित्य श्रीकृष्ण परिवर्तिता परमानंद पाठाय प्रेम वर्षाक्षराय ते सर्वदा सर्वसेव्याय श्रीकृष्णाय नमस्तुमे मदेकबंधो मत्संगिन मद्गुरो मन्महाधन मन्निस्तारक मद्भाग्य मदानंद नमस्तुते असाधो साधुतोऽध्यायिनति नीचोच्चताकर हानमुञ्च कदाचिन्मां प्रेम्णा हृत्कण्ठयो स्फुर. Hare Krishna. We are studying from Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran, Canto 3, Chapter 7, Further Inquiries by Vidura. Text 15. Vidura uvāca sañchinnaḥ saṁśayo mahyam tava sūkta-asinā vibho sañchinnaḥ saṁśayo mahyam tava sūkta-asinā vibho ubhayatrāpi bhagavan mano me sampradhāvati ubhayatrāpi bhagavan mano me sampradhāvati sañchinnaḥ mahyam tava sūkta-asinā vibho ubhayatrāpi bhagavan mano me sampradhāvati. Vidura uvāca sañchinnaḥ saṁśayo sūkta-asinā vibho ubhayatrāpi bhagavan mano me sampradhāvati. Vidura uvāca sañchinnaḥ saṁśayo mahyam sūkta-asinā vibho bhagavan sampradhāvati. vibho ubhayatrāpi bhagavan mano me sampradhāvati. Vidura uvāca sañchinnaḥ saṁśayo mahyam tava sūkta-asinā vibho ubhayatrāpi bhagavan mano me sampradhāvati. Vidura uvāca sañchinnaḥ saṁśayo mahyam tava sūkta-asinā vibho ubhayatrāpi bhagavan mano me sampradhāvati. Vidura uvāca. Vidura said, sañchinnaḥ, cut off, saṁśayaḥ, doubts, mahyam, unto me, tava, your, sūkta-asinā, by the weapon of convincing words, vibho, O my Lord, ubhayatrāpi, both in God and in the living entity. Bhagavan, O powerful one, manaḥ, mind, my, sampradhāvati, perfectly entering. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila Abhayacharanaravindra Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Vidura said, O powerful sage, my Lord, all my doubts about the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the living entities have now been removed by your convincing words. My mind is now perfectly entering into them. Purport. The science of Kṛṣṇa, or the science of God and the living entities, is so subtle that even a personality like Vidura has to consult persons like sage Maitreya. Doubts about the eternal relationship of the Lord and the living entity are created by mental speculators in different ways. But the conclusive fact is that the relationship of God and the living entity is one of the predominator and the predominated. The Lord is the eternal predominator and the living entities are eternally predominated. Real knowledge of this relationship entails reviving the lost consciousness to this standard. And the process for such revival is devotional service to the Lord. By clearly understanding from authorities like the sage Maitreya, one can become situated in real knowledge, and the disturbed mind can thus be fixed on the progressive path. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Shri Chaitanya Prabhum Vande Valapiya Danugrahat Tarennana Matagraha Vyaptam Siddhanta Sagaram. Hare Kṛṣṇa. I humbly beg blessings of all the assembled devotees so that I can serve you by repeating some of the things that I heard from my spiritual teachers on this wonderful subject matter of Srimad Bhagavatam. Hare Kṛṣṇa. So, further inquiries by Vidura. Interesting chapter where we can see Vidura is asking questions after questions. So, we also have questions, but our questions are different from Vidura in general. We saw previous text also, text 14. Ashesha samklesha samam vidhatte gunanuvada shavanam murarehe kimva punastacharanaravindha paraga sevartiratmalabdha. Wonderful sloka which talks about hearing the glories of Supreme Personality of Godhead from authoritative source, of course. And here also we can see Vidura is saying about that all my doubts about the Supreme Personality of Godhead and the living entities have now been removed by your convincing words. So Vidura is confirming that yes, all my doubts have been removed by your convincing words. So various things we can learn from this particular shloka, that if we get that kind of spiritual teacher, spiritual speaker like Maitreya, then all our doubts, all our questions can be answered. First of all, we also see in Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna said, Nasta moho smritirlabdha tat prasadan mayachyuta. Sitasmi gatasandeha karishya vachanam tava. That, okay, by your mercy, all my illusion is dispelled now. Now I am fully convinced. Whatever you will say, I will do. So, why are they saying like that? Are they saying this out of pride? That yes, now I understand everything. I am convinced. All my illusion is gone. Now I am fully free from illusion. I am really liberated now. Are they saying it out of pride? Or should a devotee say like that? I have been in Kṛṣṇa consciousness since last 30 years and I have understood everything clearly. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said this, that one who says that he knows Bhagavatam, he knows nothing. So that's the actually main point, that one who thinks I know everything, knows nothing. One who thinks I don't know anything, it's like ocean. The more we go, more we feel, oh my God, it's like so deep, we can't find that, bottomless. So here the pure devotees, they are saying not out of pride. Devotees like Vidura, devotees like Arjuna, they never say anything out of pride or arrogance. They are confirming it. Rather, it's giving credit to Maitreya, that by your words, if I have any credit, it goes to you. If I have any credit, it goes to you. That by your words, all my doubts are cleared now, removed now. So, similarly, we also can say that by studying Srila Prabhupada's books, all our doubts are cleared, or should be cleared. Now, if I say all my doubts are clear, am I saying it out of pride or arrogance? Yeah, for in our case it might be, subtle pride, subtle arrogance, yes. But actually it's out of this is Srila Prabhupada's credit. The Prabhupada wrote his book so nicely, so clearly, any small child can read, can understand such clear philosophy. It doesn't use much fancy words. You go and read previous Acharya's commentaries. So many things, so many technical, so many things are there. But Prabhupada, he made it so clear and so easy to understand. Any layman can understand, any layman can read it. So, that's the credit of Srila Prabhupada. Like in Bhagavatam, you see, Kirita, Kiritinam. What is Kirita? The crown. But how did Prabhupada translate it? Helmet. Helmet of Supreme Lord. Anyone can understand helmet of Supreme Lord. So that's what Srila Prabhupada, and how he wrote the books. You read even other Acharya's books also. Like you read Puranjan section or fifth canto of Bhagavatam, material world, the forest and family life. So they speak in allegory, like allegorical language. In the first chapter they will say there was a king named Puranjana and there was a Puranjani, they live in the 9-gated city and this and that. So first chapter you read, you don't know what is going on, so king and just storyline. You don't read purport of Prabhupada, just read the text, sloka and translation. Don't understand anything, what is going on here. Next chapter you go to Bhagavatam and then it's clear, okay, this Puranjana is the soul, 9-gate city is the body, all these things. And you read other Acharya's commentaries, they also write, they also give commentary according to Bhagavatam's flow only. They also don't reveal it, that who is Puranjana, who is everything. But you read Prabhupada's purport, from the first purport it's the Puranjana is the soul, and this 9-gated body is the thing. So why is Prabhupada doing like this? Because Prabhupada understands that in Kali Yuga we are such fallen that we don't have that much patience to read, okay, it's not sure that whether we will go to next chapter or not. So he just revealed everything. You just pick Bhagavatam, you just open any chapter, any page, you read any purport, you should be able to get the essence. That's what was Prabhupada's idea, that anything you read, you should be able to get it. He doesn't go with the storyline or anything. In Bhagavad Gita, you see, Kṛṣṇa is recommending Ashtanga Yoga and this and that. Kṛṣṇa goes stage by stage. He develops it step by step. Ashtanga Yoga and Karma. Prabhupada said, no, these things are not going to work. Chant Hare Krishna. These things are artificial process. You can't control mind, can't control senses. Haridas Thakur, he chanted. Prabhupada gives example. Haridas Thakur, he gives example of Vishwamitra Muni. You see. So, that's what is weird. So, also you see, like earlier I think we were commenting on that, Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur, he was saying once there was a flood in Mayapur, everything was flooded. So Saraswati Thakur was giving class and then he said similarly during the Mahapralaya, annihilation, the whole planet will be inundated with this Karana Samudra ocean, water. So one who wants to save himself at that time has to grab three things, Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita. Then only you can save yourself. But then he said that if you say that no, I cannot have all the three at a time, so you can release Bhagavad Gita and grab Bhagavatam and Chaitanya Charitamrita. But if someone says no, it's difficult to grab two things also. Okay, you release Bhagavatam, but don't release Chaitanya Charitamrita. If you give up Chaitanya Charitamrita, you can't. There is no hope. Why? Because Chaitanya Charitamrita is the ultimate conclusion of our Gaudiya Vaishnava Sampradaya. They said that Bhagavad Gita is a Vedic scripture All the Mayavadis, everybody reads Bhagavad Gita. It's Vedic, everybody reads it. Bhagavatam is a Vaishnava scripture. Only Vaishnavas read it. Mayavadis don't consider it. And Chaitanya Charitamrita is Gauriya Vaishnava scripture. So Gauriya Vaishnavas read it. So Madhurya Maryadaya, we get the highest philosophy, and that's in Chaitanya Charitamrita. Yeah. Highest philosophy, Chaitanya Charitamrita. We see Bhagavad Gita, Kṛṣṇa said so many things. At the end, Kṛṣṇa says, Sarvadharman Parityajya. Give up everything, surrender unto me. In Chaitanya Charitamrita, we see Ramananda Raya and Mahaprabhu is discussing, and Mahaprabhu asked Ramananda Raya, what is the ultimate conclusion? Prabhu kohe kaho Rai Shadhyar Nirnoy. Ramananda said, Rai kohe Swadharma Acharane Vishnu Bhakti ho, Swadharma Acharan. And Varnashrama, Charavata, all this sloka, Iha Bhashya, it's external. Say something more higher. So then he quoted Yat Karoshi Yadrashnashi, that everything you give up to Krishna Karmarpana. Mahaprabhu didn't accept that also. Then Ramananda Rai quoted Sarvadharman Parityajya, that Sarvadharma Tyag. That also Mahaprabhu said, Iha Bhashya Age Kahar. So Sarvadharman Parityajya 18.66, this is the ultimate conclusion of Bhagavad Gita that is rejected by Mahaprabhu. Of course, here Varnashram also was rejected by Mahaprabhu as saying external. So some devotees say, see, Mahaprabhu didn't accept Varnashram. No, Mahaprabhu didn't accept. It's not that Mahaprabhu didn't accept Varnashram. Mahaprabhu said it's external. If you say that Mahaprabhu rejected Varnashram, then you will say that Mahaprabhu rejected Sarvadharmana Shlok also. He didn't reject Sarvadharmana Shlok. He said, yeah, it's Iha Bahya. He didn't say it's Iha Galat, Iha Bhul. He didn't say Iha Bhul. He didn't say it's wrong. He said Iha Bahya. It's external. So the ultimate conclusion of Gita is said, did it accepted by Mahaprabhu in Chaitanya Charitamrita. That means he is going more and more. So now what should we do? Should we just directly jump into Chaitanya Charitamrita and we should not read Gita and Bhagavatam? Is it? Now, point is, if you read Bhagavad Gita simply Bhagavad Gita, you can buy from Calcutta, Howrah rail station, you can buy Bhagavad Gita, small pocket Gita, 10 rupees. You can read, or maybe some Gita with translation, just only you can read them. That's there. And then you compare reading Bhagavad Gita with Srila Prabhupada's purport. So if you just simply read Bhagavad Gita, this is something, but if you read Gita with Prabhupada's purport, is different. Why? Because Srila Prabhupada, he profusely quoted Chaitanya Charitamrita in Bhagavad Gita purport. So Prabhupada is giving Chaitanya Charitamrita conclusions in Bhagavad Gita purport, which is not usual in other commentators. In Gauriya Vaishnava commentary we see, even in our sampradhāvati also, other acharyas didn't much do that. But Srila Prabhupada did it. Of course, we see now in different Gaudiya mats, sannyasis did comment, they also did it, whatever. But Prabhupada actually did it mainly. Prabhupada directly brought Chaitanya Charitamrita conclusions and directly quoted in Bhagavad Gita. So when we are reading Bhagavad Gita and Bhagavatam with Srila Prabhupada's commentary, that means we are reading Chaitanya Charitamrita's ultimate teachings of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So that's the beauty of Chaitanya, Srila Prabhupada's books. It can dispel all the ignorance, all the doubts. So if we approach that kind of spiritual authority, if we had that kind of sadhu, then we can also say that all our doubts are removed. Actually, we got that sadhu. Who is that? Srila Prabhupada. We are reading Prabhupada's Bhagavad Gita, Prabhupada's purport means we are directly associating with Srila Prabhupada. We are directly reading from Srila Prabhupada. We are directly hearing from Srila Prabhupada. One devotee wrote to Prabhupada, the Prabhupada is reading your books is as good as Shravanam, Kirtanam. Prabhupada said yes, because these are recorded Kirtana. Prabhupada, how did he write? He didn't write or type. He dictated in a tape recorder and devotees heard and transcribed them. So Prabhupada recorded them, spoke Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam purports. And we are reading means we are hearing. Actually we are hearing the transcriptions of Prabhupada. So we are doing Shravanam from Prabhupada directly. So directly we are hearing Srila Prabhupada. That's the beauty of reading Prabhupada's books. So we are fortunate, we got Srila Prabhupada, we got his commentary, we got his purport. But actually, sadhu is rare. It's difficult to get that kind of sadhu. Shaile shailya namanikyam muktikam na gaje gaje sadhu naiva sarvatram Chandanam na vane vane. There are lots of stones, but not all the stones are jewels, manikya. There are lots of elephants, but not all the elephants have jewel in their head. Moktikam na gaje gaje. Only a male elephant who is brahmachari, he can have that stone in his head. And chandanam, lots of forests, lots of trees are there. Not all the trees are chandan. Similarly, lots of people are there, but not all are sadhu. And it's difficult to get sadhu. It's even difficult to get association of sadhu more than getting human form of life. Durlabam manusho deha dehinam kshanabhangura. It's difficult, it's rare to achieve this, get this human form of life, isn't it? Durlabam manusho deha dehinam kshanabhangura tatrapi durlabam manya vaikuncha priya darshana. More than that, rare is to get darshan of a pure devotee of Lord. So it's not easy thing, it's not simple thing. So one should really pray to Kṛṣṇa regularly, daily, that please give me darshan, association of pure devotees. Like Dhruva Maharaj prayed. Yeah, now we are doing bhakti. What is the purpose of our bhakti? What is the goal of our bhakti? Oh, I want to attain Kṛṣṇa. I want to attain love of Godhead. And once I get Kṛṣṇa, I will get rid of these people. I don't want to be with these people. Just, okay, somehow I have to tolerate these people, all these things around me, till I get Kṛṣṇa. Once I get Kṛṣṇa, I don't need to, I just go. But Dhruva Maharaj got Kṛṣṇa. Kṛṣṇa is standing in front of him. And what did Dhruva Maharaj pray from him? Bhaktim muhu prabhatam tvai me prasanga bhuyad ananta. Oh my Lord, I want your devotees. I want association of your devotees. I want to be in their association and do what? Just hear from them, Kṛṣṇa Katha. So Prabhupada writes in the Purport that some Mayavadis might say that, oh, Dhruva is a small kid. He said, no. And then some Mayavadis might say that, okay, you might be happy in association of devotees, but what are you thinking about crossing the ocean of material world, nescience? So Dhruva Maharaj said that what I want to do, I just want to bhavat gunakathamrita panamattaha. I want to be fully absorbed in hearing your glories and drinking your glories, your Kṛṣṇa Katha from devotees. And what will happen? Ulvanam uruvyasanam bhavabdhim. He said bhavabdhim. This material world is like ocean. Abdhi means ocean. Ocean itself is gigantic, huge ocean. Bhavabdhim. And then he said that vyasanam bhavabdhim, it's huge ocean. And then he said uruvyasanam bhavabdhim, it's dangerous and huge ocean. Ulvanam is difficult to cross. So how many preface he is adding? Vyasanam bhavabdhim, uruvyasanam bhavabdhim, ulvanam, uruvyasanam bhavabdhim. And then he said, nyase means easily. I'll cross it easily. By being association of devotees and hearing from them. So that's the ultimate perfection. Mahaprabhu said to Pradyumna Mishra that Kṛṣṇa Kathaye ruchi tumar boro bhagyavan. Jar Kṛṣṇa Kathaye ruchi shei bhagyavan. So who is fortunate? Who is bhagyavan? You are so fortunate. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is saying, what is the definition of being fortunate? He says to Pradyumna Mishra that you have taste for hearing Kṛṣṇa Katha, and that's why you are fortunate. And one who has taste for hearing Kṛṣṇa Katha, he is fortunate. So how fortunate we are, we can cross-check how much taste do we have to hear about Kṛṣṇa, to hear about Srila Prabhupada, to hear about devotees of Supreme Lord. So this is rare to get. Even the taste, the desire to hear Kṛṣṇa Katha is rare. That's why Bhagavatam 1.1.2 Dharma prajojita kaitavatra paramo nirmatsaranam satam vedyam vastavamatra vastu shivadam tapatrayanunmulanam Srimad Bhagavate Mahamuni Krite Kimva Bharedishvaraha Sadhya Ridi Avarudhyata Atra Kritivi Sushu Subhi Tatshana. First of all, one who is Kritibhi, one who is fortunate, Kritibhi, Sukriti, one who has that fortunate piety, he can only get the desire to hear Kṛṣṇa Katha. And as soon as he gets the desire that Shushrushu, let me hear Krishna Katha, there is Bhagavatam, let me go, there is Krishna Katha going on, maybe tomorrow I will go to hear Krishna Katha, or today afternoon I will sit and read Bhagavatam in the evening at 5 o'clock. So as soon as we desire that Shushrushu, we don't even need to do it actually, but just by desiring, what happens? Sadhya Ridi avaruddhyate atra kritivi. Krishna comes and enters in our heart and it becomes locked down. So, we got locked down due to coronavirus, COVID. Now, we can have lockdown. We can lock down Krishna in our heart by hearing Krishna Katha. Pravishta karna randrena swanam bhava saruruham dhunoti shamalam Krishna salilasya yatha sharad. He enters in our heart through our ear hole as soon as we hear Krishna Katha. So someone might say that he is already in our heart. Ishvara sarva bhutanam riddesha arjuna tishtati or sarvasya chaham riddesha. He is already in our heart. So why does he need to enter again? Now he is in our heart as Paramatma, super soul. It's partial manifestation. It's not complete manifestation. Brahma Paramatma Bhagavan is partial, not complete. And Paramatma is inactive. Upadrashta Anumanta is just silent spectator. That's all. But as soon as we hear Krishna Katha, Supreme Bhagavan, the complete manifestation, he enters in our heart. And he dhunoti, he washes off. Now, rainy season came, almost starting. In rainy season, when it rains, all the water bodies, all the like rivers and ponds, you find that the waters are muddy. So, rainy season rain, it actually contaminates the water. But in autumn season, when it rains, that rain clears the water, cleanses the water. All the water bodies are cleanses. That's why Dhunoti Shamalam Krishna Shalilasya Yatha Sharat. In Sharat Ritu, in autumn season, just like it cleans everything. Similarly, Krishna will clean. Krishna will do whitewash. He will come with washing powder and clean everything. So that's only. We cannot, how can we clean? Of course, we see Chaitadarpanam Arjanam, holy name is there. Of course, this is another wash. But again, we have to depend on the holy name. This is not up to us. More you chant, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. We can't guarantee that just by chanting this much or this many rounds, it will be cleansed. So many things, more things are associated here. Being freed from offenses, and all, and purely hearing. So similarly, hearing Krishna Katha with pure attitude, without tarka, without argument. Naporo kutorko gorte, omedho korko shaborte, jahe porile hoy sarbonash. Kaviraj Goswami is saying that listen to Krishna Katha with complete faith. Chitte kori shudrido vishwas. Naporo omedha gorte. Omedha is drain, is waste water, drainage water. It's like kutarka, argument. But if it's like this, or we have to be practical, we have to do like this. So many ways, kutarka. So there are wonderful verses in Chaitanya Charitamrita, also nice things. Kaviraj Goswami says, Chaitanya Lila Amritapur, Krishna Lila Sukarpur. Chaitanya Lila Mahaprabhu's pastimes are like Amrita, it's like sweet rice. And Krishna Lila is like camphor, karpur. If you put karpur in sweet rice, it becomes more tasty. In Panihati Chiradadhi, we had festival, so Raghunath Das Goswami put karpur also there to make it more sweet. So, Chaitanya Lila Amritapur, Krishna Lila Sukarpur. Duhe mile hoy sumadhurjo. When both combines together, it becomes so madhurya. How do you translate madhurya in English? Many things you can say it's madhur, sweet, but actually the word madhurya itself is unparalleled. Duhe mile hoy sumadhuryo. Sadhu Gurur Kripate hoy jaha, na Sadhu Guru Prasade hoy taha ashvade. Shei jane madhurjo prachurjo. One who can taste that, by the blessings of sadhu and guru, same thing here, sadhu like Maitreya, one who can taste that, he knows madhurya prachurya, means the depth of that madhurya, that sweetness. Only he can understand, the rasika bhakta. Vayam tuna vitripyama uttama shloka vikrame yat shinvatam rasagyanam swadu swadu pade pade. At every step, swadu swadu pade pade, at every step he can relish that. Every word, every syllables of Bhagavatam, relishing it. Swadu swadu pade pade, just relishing. Every words, every syllables and every pastimes of Bhagavatam is so amazing. And then Kṛṣṇa Kaviraj Goswami says, next verse, Chaitanya Charitamrita Madhyadara, you can see, last 25th chapter, last few verses. Then he says that, Je lilamrito bine khaya jodi onno pane, tobe bhakter durbolo jibon, jar ek bindu pane, utfullito tonu mone, hashe gaye karoye norton. Je lilamrito bin, now he says that, we eat rice, chapati, sabzi, or whatever, pizza, pasta, whatever you eat grains to get nourishment. When we take grains, when we eat food, we become physically nourished. We get strength, physical strength, isn't it? So by eating grains and foods, it gives us physical strength, and by hearing Krishna Katha, it gives us spiritual strength towards spiritual life. So if a devotee is doing only Mahaprasade Govinde and eating prasadam, but not hearing Krishna Katha, then what happens? Tobe bhakter durbalo jibon. His bhakti jivan is durbal, is weak. But jar ek bindu pane. But if we taste one drop of that pastimes of Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, utfullita tonu mone, hashe gaye karoye norton. He loves, he sings, and he just dances. He is like he loses himself. So he loses himself. So we have to hear Krishna Katha like that, fully tanmayataya, Krishneti tanmayataya. Like devotees like Shukdev Goswami, they are like that. Tanmayataya, fully absorbed. Forget what is happening. But we hear and we look at the time. The audience also has to look at the time. Speaker also has to look at the watch. Because Mahaprasade, Govinda has to be there. Both are there. But Krishna. We heard the story of, amazing story of King Kulashekhar. We heard the story of Kulashekhar. He has this famous sloka, Kṛṣṇa tvadiya pada pankaja panjarantam. Prabhupada loved that sloka. He used to recite that in his free time, on his own. So the Maharaj Kulashekhar, he was a great devotee. He was in Trivandrum, I think, Travancore. Anand Padmanabh Swami, in that area. He was the king of that. But he was a great devotee of Lord Rama. And he would love hearing Krishna Katha, Rama Katha. Specifically, he would hear from Ramayana. In his court, he had Brahmanas reading from Ramayana, and he would hear, fully being absorbed in Ramayana. And that was his main activity as the king. And all his citizens, they also would come and hear Ramayana along with the king. So it says that there was he didn't need to do any kingly affair, like justice, judgment, okay, these punish someone, reward someone, all these things. There was no problem in his kingdom because everyone was absorbed in Ramayana, Lord Rama, and Supreme Lord, Krishna Katha. So there was a elderly Brahmana Vaishnava, he would read Ramayana, and King Kulashekhar would hear that. And he would be so absorbed that he would be in his spiritual ecstasy by hearing Ramayana. So sometimes if there would be some happy events in Ramayana, Lord Rama and Sita are married, and this happened, that happened. So everybody would be so happy, and they would make festivals, celebrate festivals. Lord Rama got married. This is marriage of Lord Rama. Everybody come and they would make a big pandal and big decorations and prasadam, big feast, and kirtan party, band party. It's a big celebration. Lord Rama is getting married. And this happened, that happened. So they would make big celebration. But if there would be some sad events in Ramayana, then he would also get emotionally connected to that. So he heard the story that, like the Vaishnava read Ramayana that Lord Rama was alone in Janasthana with Khar, Dushan and 14,000 asuras. 14,000 asuras. What was the shloka? That it said in Ramayana that Ekascha Rama Dharmatma Katam Yuddham Bhavishyati, that there are Chaturdasha Sahasrani. Khar, Dushan means all are dangerous asuras. Chaturdasha Sahasrani, 14,000. And Ekascha Rama Dharmatma Katam, how will you fight? So he heard that all these, even heavenly denizens, demigods, Gandharvas, Apsaras, they also came on their planes on the sky, and they came to see the battle between Lord Rama and Khar, and Dushan and all these party, asuras. But when the demigods saw that Lord Rama is alone and all these ferocious, dangerous looking asuras are there, 14,000, so they also got worried that how will he fight with them? And they only said these words. Ekascha Rama Dharmatma Katham Yuddham Bhavishyati. So they also got worried. And when King Kulshekar heard it, he said, "Oh my God, my Lord is alone there. What will happen?" Immediately he ordered his commander-in-chief, Senapati, the Senapati, "Where is my army? Prepare my army. We will march towards Janasthan, and we have to go and help Lord Ram. He is alone there. He is fighting alone. We have to go and we have to fight against all these asuras. They are 14,000 in number. We will got lakhs in numbers. Bring my enemy, bring my army, bring my horse, bring my chariot, bring my bow and arrows. I will go." So that the ministers, they wanted to explain to him, say, this is Treta Yuga, this is now in Kali Yuga, at the end of Dwapar Yuga. What are you doing? But they couldn't say anything, because king was in spiritual ecstasy, in emotion. They couldn't just dare to go to him and just say that. So they said, okay, jao. They told to the Senapati that go and bring the army. So the army was prepared, chariots and everything was prepared. They started how the king goes for fighting battlefield. They don't go silently. Nowadays all this fighting battles are going on. You go guerrilla, like hide secretly. I put some bomb and come running. Like a monkey, just throw a bomb and come. No, it's not like that. Suddenly you come and just, no, the king will go and they will have band party also. They will play drums. You see in Mahabharata, drums, bugles and flutes, so many things. And there will be elephants and they would scream, roar, and like that. And they would blow conch shells. It's a big tumultuous sound, hue and cry, and they would go for fighting. It's like Kshatriyas go from the front, not come in from the back and attack. So they would go like this. So they started to go. So now the minister thought what to do, how to explain to the king. So then they made a system that, okay, they made a policy or got an idea. They sent some soldiers on some fast running horses that you guys go, a few of the soldiers, you guys go first from a shortcut route. You go some far and then you come back. You come back towards this route how the king is going. And then you will meet the king on the way. And then you tell the king that, "Oh my dear king, we are coming from Janasthan and there is a good news that Lord Ram alone, he killed 14,000 all these demons and Mother Sita, and he is so happy with Mother Sita and Lakshman happily residing in the forest." So same thing happened. They went from the shortcut route and they came and they told the king that, "Yeah, my dear king, this is a happy news, good news. Yeah, what happened? The Lord Ram, he alone killed all these demons." So king was so happy. So then celebration started. Big celebration. "Yeah, Lord Ram won. Yes, let's celebrate the win of Lord Ram." Everybody came back to they came to the kingdom. Big, few days festival. Lord Ram won the battle. So like that it would go sometimes. So the Vaishnava, that devotee, Brahmana, elderly Brahmana who reads regularly, so he knows this, how the king is like that. He is not hearing mechanically. He is hearing with his heart, mind, intelligence, everything. He is fully filled with attention. So what the Brahmana does, the Brahmana who reads that, whenever some happy events come, he explains it nicely, elaborates it, and then have nice festival. But whenever some sad events are there, he summarizes it, just says in 1-2 lines, just go, skips it, kind of. Because he knows the king will be like this again. It's difficult to control the king. He does like this. But one day, that Brahmana had to go somewhere for some other activity. So there was nobody to read. So the Brahmana sent his son, you go and read Ramayana today in the court. But he forgot to tell his son that if there is some sad event, you summarize like that. This is the technique. His son didn't know. So his son, he started reading Ramayana. And there was the episode of Ravana abducting Sita. So Ravana came and abducted Sita, kidnapped Sita. And as soon as the king heard it, oh my God, it's like he started to cry. He was so much pained at his heart. What? Mother Sita is kidnapped, abducted by Ravana. How dare Ravana touch Mother Sita? He ordered his soldiers, his army, that again, all of you guys prepare for the battlefield, we will go. So now this time again, the minister tried to stop him or convince him, but they couldn't find any way. Now they are going, Ravana took Sita to Lanka, Sri Lanka. So now Sri Lanka, how do you go to Sri Lanka? By ocean. So now king started to go towards the ocean. Previously it was okay, towards the road, okay, you can go and come, but it is the ocean. So how do you send some soldiers from the ocean? So now they couldn't find any other ways. They were going towards the ocean. They came to the ocean, and the minister were thinking of different ideas how to convince the king, but they couldn't find any ways. Now they came in front of the water. So now they thought maybe the king will stop now. But no, the king alone started to enter the ocean. He started to walk towards the ocean. He entered the water till his ankle, till his knees, till his waist, then chest. The water came to the level of his neck. Now the king, minister is saying, what to do now? We will lose our king. But nobody can dare to stop the king. So now the king had beautiful deity of Ram Sita in his palace. They would worship the Lord like that. They would make big festivals, it's a nice deity. So Lord Ram is seeing entire thing, what is happening. So now all the devotees, all the citizens, they prayed to Lord Ram, Sita, that please save our king, please save him. So then Lord Ram came from the ocean. Lord Ram came with Sita from the ocean to the king. And Lord Ram said to king that don't worry, I have killed Ravana and I have rescued Sita. See, Sita is with me. So you don't need to come and to help me. I am so happy with you, with your devotion. You come. Then Lord Ram held the hand of King Kulshekhar and brought him to the shore. And now only King Kulshekhar could see Lord Ram. Nobody else could see. Others thought that maybe the king changed his mind. But like that, then they came to the, like that. So whole thing. So that was the devotion of King Kulshekhar. He was hearing Kṛṣṇa Katha with full faith. So do we have full faith in that? We have so many things. We have more than sufficient. The Chaitanya Charitamrita, Chaitanya Bhagavat. Every time we read, we find, oh, this passage is so new. Looks like it's the first time I am hearing. All these first times of Mahaprabhu, Chaitanya and Kṛṣṇa. Prabhupada once asked a couple, devotee couple, are you reading my books? So the husband said, yes, Prabhupada, I am reading your book. Then Prabhupada asked the wife, are you reading my book? So the wife said that, then Mataji said that, no, Prabhupada, I don't like philosophy. But then she said, but I read Kṛṣṇa book. Prabhupada said, oh, are you reading Kṛṣṇa book? That's sufficient. You read Kṛṣṇa book. Of course, Kṛṣṇa book is also filled with philosophy. If someone reads that, also filled with so much philosophy. But point is that we got so many things. We got so many things to keep ourselves busy in Kṛṣṇa Katha, in Krishna's amazing pastimes. But and then even if we can't understand those, still go on hearing. Chaitanya Charitamrita says that Jeva nahi bujhe ke ho, shunite shunite she ho, ki adbhuto chaitanya charito, Krishna upajibe priti, janibe roshero riti, shunilei hoy borohito. That one, if someone complains that, oh, I can't understand this. Then Kaviraj Goswami says, go on hearing, go on hearing, go on hearing. By hearing, more you hear, more you understand Krishna. Janibe rosero riti, shunilei hoy borohito. Just by hearing you get your benefit. Shruyatam shruyatam nityam giyatam giyatam muda. Chintyatam chintyatam nityam. Chintatam chintatam bhaktyash chaitanya charitamritam. Go on hearing shruyatam shruyatam nityam regularly every day. Giyatam giyatam muda. Go on reading, reciting them. And chintyatam chintyatam. Thinking of Krishna. So thinking of Krishna. So all this, hearing these pastimes of Lord, reading these books can make our mind filled with Krishna conscious thoughts. Chintyatam chintyatam muda. Because that's the main purpose. Vishaira anno khaile molin hoy mon. Molin monete nohe Krishner smoron. Krishna smriti binu hoy bifalo jibon. What is it? Krishna smriti binu hoy bifalo jibon. Without remembrance of Krishna, life is a waste. So we should, this statement actually we should write boldly in our house everywhere that Krishna smriti binu hoy bifalo jibon. Thinking of Krishna, yena tena prakarena manaḥ Krishna nivesh. Any by hook or crook, even comes ahead Krishna conscious thought, but of course it's not favorable. That's why it's not bhakti, not anukulyena. But idea is that similarly, yena tena prakarena manaḥ Krishna niveshayat. Somehow or other just think of Krishna, think of Krishna, think of Krishna, and we have lots of scope, lots of chance. We are so fortunate that Krishna came and Krishna gave. Bhaktivinoda Thakur, we say, Bhaktivinoda Thakur didn't get Chaitanya Charitamrita. He did not find Chaitanya Charitamrita, he was searching, so didn't find Chaitanya. Then he was posted in Dinajpur, in part of Bengal, as deputy magistrate. So that time he found a copy of Chaitanya Charitamrita, then he printed. Srinivas Acharya could not get Bhagavatam in entire Jagannath Puri, then he had to come all the way from Jagannath Puri to Bengal and hand copy it, handwritten copy, scribe it, get a copy. They didn't have Xerox machine. So they had to get a copy and again walk back to Jagannath Puri. And we got Bhagavatam, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Vedabase, you just go to phone, you can get Vedabase, link, internet, or you get app also now, BBT got this app, Transcend app. You can get audio books, you can get all the books with you. So there is no worry now. Mahaprabhu and Gatadhar Pandit would read Bhagavatam, and they had handwritten copies were there at that time. They would write with ink, and they would to cry with ecstasy, and with their tears, Bhagavatam inks got wiped out. So he told me, Jayapataka Swami Gurudev, he was giving class. I was hearing one class, he was saying that, he said that when will our devotees get that kind of ecstasy to read Bhagavatam like that? And he said, I am the trustee or chairman of BBT. So he said, when devotees will read with that kind of ecstasy and with their tears our Bhagavatam will get, pages will get wet and wiped out, then devotees will complain to BBT that what kind of books you are printing. So then you will print waterproof Srimad Bhagavatam. And Guru Maharaj said in the class, how many of you want waterproof Bhagavatam? So we got electronic Bhagavatam and all. So we are so fortunate that Prabhupada gave us Bhagavatam. Just be in a corner. Once long back, of course, now I don't use Facebook that much. I don't have Facebook, but Facebook is something, and all this social media is crazy. Different kind of questions. I don't see now this, they ask like that. Once they started asking some questions. One question they asked me, send me such one question, that one thing or two things you would like to be locked in an elevator. One or two things that you would like to be locked with inside an elevator. Suppose you are locked within an elevator lift. And what would you like to have with you? You will say, I would like to have my phone and call someone. So I was thinking, what do you have? I say, I can have Bhagavatam and my chanting beads. Okay, read Bhagavatam, what's wrong? We got locked down. People were commenting, we don't have, like how do we spend our time? Lots of jokes. They said that, one guy wrote that in Facebook that in lockdown time, that I have calculated that once you switch off the fan, it rotates 35 times and then it stops. Then he said, I have found out that in 1 kilo or some 200 gram rice, there are some 1000 or 2000 particles of rice. Something like that, like this kind of crazy thing. Like means I have so much time, I don't have where to spend my time. That's why I'm counting rice, grains, or counting how many times fan moves. But we have Bhagavatam. And even devotees are also saying that, how do you spend time? Oh, ghar mein baithe baithe kya kare? Are Bhagavatam paro, we could read entire Bhagavatam within lockdown and all the books of Prabhupada. Okay. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Srimad Bhagavat Mahapuran ki jai, Gaur Premanande, Hari Bol. So Prabhupada said, if you have questions, read my books.